And we back like we never left because we didn't. We didn't go anywhere. We just started up a new video. So let's do
Let's
it.
take a moment for this Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. And as you take a look at Orlando, what do you think will be the key going up against this Jazz squad?
Well, I think the trick will be containing their offense. One of the top-scoring teams in the league a season ago. They love that high-possession, high-efficiency offense, so you've got to be ready to match their energy and hustle back on defense.
Mark, on the other side, let's talk about the Utah Jazz. What do they need to do to secure a win?
What about Menace? He's a big guy who can stretch the defense because he's such a terrific outside shooter, inside the arc and beyond the arc.
He's got to be the best big man shooting in the NBA from that distance.
He's one of them, no doubt about it. Actually, it would be a short list, him and maybe two other guys.
Well, it makes an intriguing matchup. Thanks, Bart. Here's Magician. Gets the bucket from 20 feet away.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth.
Brewer drops it in on the layup. He has 5.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Here's Magician. Buries the baseline J.
They say the mid-range game is becoming a lost art in the NBA, but you certainly couldn't tell it from watching that play. What a sweet shot. Down on a monster throwdown. Wow. Boom. Nice looking reverse dunk there, and the defense couldn't do anything about it.
And here is Williams. About 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. To 0. With the shot, it's blocked. And here now the Magic. The alley-oop. Trying to convert on the alley-oop, but snatched away. Here's the break. Shorty. Off the mark from 3. On defense, Utah. Here's Magician. Frames the easy jumper. He's got 10.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Dwight Howard grabs the board, and it's Orlando's ball. 3-point lead. Here's Magician. Buries the short-range jumper.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Brewer had his pass go out of bounds, and they'll give up the ball. Now Nelson.
They've changed up the D now. It's a 3-2 zone.
Magician sinks it.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch. You have to play smart with the ball in your hand.
Here's Magician. Great finish in traffic. He's got 16.
Well, I think he's really willing his team on now. He's carrying them. He's doing it all. He's yet to miss a shot. Beautiful pass there to find this man streaking up court.
The Magic will hold on to it. Magician really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's been pouring it on in the last few minutes and has been a force offensively. Things will really start to open up for his teammates now because he demands an awful lot of attention.
Here's Magician, flushes it in to finish the drive.
There's high percentage shots, and then there are 100% shots. That's as close as it gets right there.
Utah calls timeout. And here is Williams. 2:50 left in the first. Shorty. Oh! Jams it home.
He makes such intelligent plays with the basketball. Always aware, always a threat to score.
Orlando leading.
Looks like they switched to man-D here.
Petrus with it. Magician covered by Brewer. Blocked, but they get it back. Here's Randolph. It's tipped. Magician gets another look. Kept alive. Up high and down hard. He's got 20.
By the time the D could react, it was too late. That's how to rise up for the throwdown.
What you can do about it?
Here's Shorty. He's scorching hot.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
And here we go with Jameer Nelson. .149 left in the first quarter. Williams down low. Scooped up.
Well, again, 3 turnovers already. The coach has to make a point to them that they need to take better care of the ball. Handle it like you want it.
Used the pump fake to take the D out of the play, but the triple was still offline by Shorty. Here's Magician. Picks it down.
You don't
He's
even
got 22. Clark, you're right.
I just
So
think
far,
of
shaky
leaning so
start.
hard.
This kind of miscommunication and just a lack of awareness.
Well, I expect that they'll turn it around at some point if they have a little bit more patience, Kevin. That's the key. Take your time. You don't want to be in a hurry. Quick, but not in a hurry. Great D leads to easy offense.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And the Jazz going with something different.
Oh, time. What took Cal Korver so long to get in the game?
And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
Shooter gotta be able to help keep us in the game. What the hell are you doing?
Passes back.
When you felt it.
Magician. That's good.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
To Korver. Fades back. The Jazz will retain possession.
Good heads-up play to deflect that pass. That's why you stay active on defense with your hands. Make them use that
clock. I want to
clock.
fade when I don't even want to fade no more.
Hey, right here.
And so here is Utah. They trail by 7. Shorty, the 3 won't fall.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Here's Magician. Gently drops it in.
Nigga don't be having
26 points for him.
That's where he's been doing damage. Again and again, he keeps taking it inside and handling his business.
Stolen away. And here is Howard. Here's Magician. Oh! Flushes it with the one-handed jam.
They've been unstoppable. What a strong start.
Williams tipped. The Magic got out to a good start.
Well, they're in attack mode now, Kevin. Every time they get the ball, they're coming right at you, looking for contact.
Welcome back. Second quarter action coming your way. The first quarter was a story of domination. Let's see if it will hold up here. Cheryl Miller has something from a conversation she had earlier with Jerry Sloan. Cheryl?
Hey, Kev. He said, I'm really going to try to take advantage of our shot blocking. He said he wants to pressure the perimeter and force their players to come to the paint. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Cheryl. They certainly know how to clog up the middle.
Having support inside makes defending the perimeter a lot easier, too.
Millsap backs him down. Here's Bruiser.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
On offense, here are the Magic. Here's Magician. Whips in the reverse jam. He's got 32.
He is such a high flyer. Eye-popping dunks like that for him are second nature.
Harper nails it from close range. Deflects the pass, and it's the Magic with the ball. They lead by 11. Throws down the reverse jam.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day. Wait a minute. Make that week. Hey, make it the year. Now that was a dunk.
Millsap with it. Slams it through.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Price dives.
Look at this shit. I can't even eye contact.
Little miscommunication on that one. Both guys have to be on the same page when you're moving the ball around.
And here comes Carter. Here's Magician. Yes, from downtown. 37 points for him.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Here's Shorty. Money on the 10-footer. Nice bucket by the rookie out of Vermont.
He's just a man among boys. That destroyed any chance they had of guarding.
Magician arcs it high. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bottled that shot.
Look at this.
Turnover by the Jazz.
They can't do anything right. They can't even keep the ball in play. This game is getting very ugly and sloppy.
Now Nelson. Under 4 minutes left in the second. Here's Magician. Nets it from the wing. He's got 39.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Corver sinks the open shot.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Here's Magician in close. Finishes with the soft touch.
He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with his performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead.
Kirilenko backs in. Dumps it off. Millsap. Carter pulls it in.
Well, the defense put pressure on him, and frankly, he'll miss some of those even.
And so here is Utah. It's a 16-point game. Shorty, guarded by Nelson. Rips it down with one hand.
When he gets it that close, forget about it. It's all over.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. We see the Jazz making some changes. Now Nelson. The Hail Mary from full court. Rebounded by Mehmet Okur. 2:41 left in the half. And here is Williams from downtown. That's good.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Magician is in at the point. And here now the Magic. They lead by 11. Here's Magician. No luck on the three-point attempt.
Well, Kevin, they need to crash the boards effectively here.
Here's Shorty from short range. Lays it right in. He's got 16. And you're right, they need to rebound more effectively if they want to come back.
They need to do that. Oh! Nice looking reverse dunk there, and the defense couldn't do anything about it.
And here is Williams. 1:52 left in the second. Williams to the left wing. To Brewer. Williams. It's blocked. Intercepted. To the elbow. Here's Shorty. Gets in close. Gets the lay-in. He's got 18. 8 in this quarter alone. Now Carter. Here's Magician. Kept alive. Tipped to Petrus. Magician. Stuffs it in. They're up 47-36. Here comes Darren Williams. Kirilenko. Here's Shorty. Flings it right in. 20 points for him.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
The three was off target by Magician. Here's Shorty. Good from the left block.
My goodness, seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
Magician drains it from short range. He's shooting 25% from beyond the arc. Shorty backs him down. Open look. Randolph grabs the board.
They're putting bodies on bodies and cleaning up the misses.
Yeah, they're winning definitely the inside matchup right now. Here's Magician. Cans the tough double clutch layup. And as we were saying, they're doing a great job blocking out there.
You know, Kevin, rebounding is a lot about blocking out and positioning, but it's also about timing and pursuing the ball. And you've got to do all of those things in order to come up with rebounds.
That's a good point. The Magic
Have been red hot offensively.
Yeah, but we've still got 2 quarters to play. Anything can happen. And that concludes the first half. The score, 51-40. Let's now go to studio for the team. Hello and welcome back. We're glad you're with us. The NBA so many times comes down to a game of runs, and we'll see if a run here will turn this thing around as we get underway. Here's Magician. Shorty gets the board inside. And here are the Jazz now. They trail by 11. Williams misses the trade. And here comes Carter. The break is on. On the mark with the triple. Sweet touch by the rookie out of Georgia.
He's put the team on his shoulders and really carried them offensively. An amazing performance by that man.
Here's Shorty from close range. Graceful finish. He's got 24.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
And here now the Magic. At one point they led by 16. Kept alive. The one-handed dunk was stuffed down by Howard.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Brewer with the ball. Screen by Boozer. Here's Shorty. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
And they're getting it done on the glass today, Kevin.
Nice advantage here on the inside. Cheryl Miller has something from a conversation she had earlier with Jerry Sloan. Cheryl?
Hey, Kev, it's not an easy day to be a head coach, and he didn't know where to start his criticisms. They're a better team. He said they're outplaying us, they're outcoaching us in every way. We need to do everything better. Nothing is working. Maybe that will get his guys fired up or depressed.
The score.
Back to you, Kev.
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. And here is Williams. Just over 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And with the rebounding Clark comes the score.
Yeah, they're up right now, and if they can keep pulling down those extra boards, they get chances, so they shouldn't have any trouble keeping the lead.
Magician. Williams pulls it in.
He hasn't been able to get on track here.
Down low, in close. Boozer can't get it to go.
Their shooting woes continue here. 1 of 5, just 1 of 5, and I know they were hoping to get off to a faster start than that.
Count the layup by Magician.
Despite his play, which has been stellar, they still find themselves on the short end of the scoreboard here. Someone else is going to have to help him out and step up.
Here's Okur, lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. Now Nelson. Screen by Howard. Here's Magician. Off from three-point land.
You want to get your teammate open for a shot, you've got to set a better screen than that.
Off the mark with the 3 ball. Orlando dictating the flow. It's a 16-point game. Reined in from downtown by Magician.
Well, Kevin, he's the game's top scorer. He's really putting on a show.
Corbin can't answer back with his own 3.
It seems like they're winning all of the hustle plays, getting all of the 50-50 balls, and they have a big advantage on the glass.
Here's Magician. Lays it in off the glass. And here is Williams. 2:29 left in the third. And you talk about hustle plays, it really does come down to wanting it more than your opponent. And you certainly saw it right there.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's showing up right there. It's very obvious.
Here's Orlando now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Magician. He nailed that one from another area code. Wow!
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
Zach Randolph with the rebound.
How much better a look do you need? Good mid-range shooter, should have been money in the bank. These guys are putting on a clinic. They're playing with confidence, and their offense is really flowing.
Off target for 3.
I think he's really starting to lose confidence in his shot. Those misses are getting to him. He's normally pretty accurate around the rim, but he couldn't make the layup that time.
Hey, heads up! Corver on the perimeter. Williams nails the easy jumper. 5 points in the game.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
Here's Okur. Hits the tray.
He's got major range, partner. You don't expect a big man to exhibit that kind of three-point shooting ability.
Here's Magician. Buries it from 14 feet. He's shooting 44% from deep. And here is Williams. 5 points in the game. Lead pass. In low to Boozer. Corver. He's off from 3.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there, or that he keeps on trying to.
Here's Kirilenko. Howard holds it in, and that's his 12th rebound so far. Here's Magician. Buries the corner jumper.
He's just decided to put the team on his back and take over the scoring load this quarter.
To Kirilenko. Corver. Zach Randolph with the rebound.
This quarter's been a disaster for him, Kevin. He just can't buy a bucket.
The bucket down low by Magician.
They're showing no mercy. This lead just keeps on growing. To get back into this game, Kevin, they need to really concentrate on limiting the turnovers. I mean, it hasn't been terrible for them, but it's still hurting their cause.
We're at the end of the third quarter. Welcome to the fourth quarter. Wide margin on the scoreboard tells it all. This one is probably over, but you never know. Anything can happen. And so here is Utah. You're right, Clark. When you're down, you can't just give away opportunities like that.
Well, the margin of error is much smaller when you're trailing and trying to come back, so everything is much more important. But turnovers always are self-destructive.
Offs it up. Bass snatches it inside.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Moments ago, our show Miller had a chance to catch up with Stan Van Gundy, and let's hear what he had to say.
Hey guys, he wants them to get out on the break. He said, the second we get the ball, I want to see you guys flying down the court. If you're tired, let me know. Otherwise, put the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks, Cheryl.
It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it.
Can't connect from the wing.
Well, he can't believe that one didn't fall. Those are usually automatic.
Kept alive. Here's Magician. Still can't get it to fall. On offense, here are the Jazz. Here's Shorty. The jump hook hits the bucket. And he has 28 points for the game.
He's doing as much as he possibly can out there. But his teammates have to carry their weight if they're going to have a chance to win. He's not having much success here in the fourth quarter. He's struggling to hit his shots. He's got to settle down and make sure he takes good shots.
Shorty knocks down the trifecta.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here's Magician, got a piece of it.
The defense has really done a nice job. Saran wrapped tight, making it very hard for him to get great looks at the basket here in the fourth quarter.
Orlando dictating the flow. Here's Magician. Can't put an end to the run.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And Utah has possession. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The tray off the mark by Price. On offense, here are the Magic. Magician backs down. Drops it in from 12 feet.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Shorty cranes it from the corner. 33 points for him.
He's been a go-to guy for him here in the quarter, doing an outstanding job putting the ball in the basket.
And here now the Magic. Here's Shorty. Can't make the open shot. And it does look like turnovers will be a theme here.
Without question, Kevin. Let's see if they can squeeze the orange and hold it together. They've got to do a much better job of taking care of the ball. Every basket helps. They need to milk this momentum for all it's worth.
Dumps it off. It's 2-on-1. Here's Shorty.
They got to stay persistent, Kevin. They're on a little run here, but they need to keep their focus to get back in the game.
Magician. What a shot! They extend it to an 18-point lead. The Jazz bring it up. They're on a 17-5 run. Shorty backs him down. Gets some hang time.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Here's Magician. Can't hit from beyond the arc.
Short with a great defensive sequence. Forces the miss and cleans the glass to finish it off.
Shorty covered by Petrus. Shoots from the post. Connects from in close. He has 45 points.
Those are the shot opportunities you want, right in the lane.
Here's Magician. Brewer hauls it in off the glass. And here are the Jazz now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Shorty puts up a baby hook. That's good. He's got 47. 23 in this quarter alone. Here's Magician. Pockets the 3-ball. They lead 89-74. And so here is Utah, down by 15. Here's Shorty, answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Classic case of one good 3 deserves another.
Magician, kept alive. Magician takes a 3. The shot is off. And here are the Jazz now, a 12-point game. Here's Shorty, cuts the score to single digits.
My man is in fuego. Definitely way too hot to handle.
The Magic will take their very last timeout. They're winning by 9. 44 seconds left to the fourth. And here now the Magic with a 9-point lead. Here's Lewis. Great play to stay with it. They now lead by 11.
With this double-digit margin, very little can be done to make this a contest now.
And here is Williams. He has 5. Nailed from 3-point range by Shorty. He's shooting 54% from downtown. Magician. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Shorty has been sensational.
He's been putting on a 3-point shooting clinic these past few minutes, and he's showing no signs of slowing down.
You know, Clark, when a player gets hot like this, how do you get him to cool off? What can you do as a player?
Well, sometimes you can't do much of anything, Kevin. The key is to try to get a hand in his face and contest every shot. That's about all you can do against a really good shooter. His shot's just way off, Kev. He needs to try to help his team in other ways.
The Jazz call for a 20-second timeout. They're down by 5. 14 seconds left in the game. Clark, what are your thoughts?
They need to make a quick shot and then foul. If the other team misses a couple of free throws, the door still remains open.
We're going the other way.
So-called stars and athletes kind of pass. There's so much fuck up. Niggas bad there record all the time.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Magician. Boozer with the rebound.
Kevin, even with his shooting ability, you can't settle for long-range bombs.
Here's Magician. Off target. The Magic win the hard-fought game as they outlast the Jazz, 91-88. Magician is the Jordan Brand player of the game, and some solid numbers.
Just an incredible performance throughout. Then on top of it, he hits the game-winning shot. What more could you ask
Useless. Fucking useless.
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.
No, don't want to see this again. Oh my god. We're gonna have to do it again. Cause fucking bum ass niggas like Lewis and Howard stealing my fucking stats, trying to get putbacks and shit. Cause niggas was not finna score. There was nobody finna score but me. I don't give a fuck. These niggas was not supposed to score. So I don't care how many games it take, but we gonna keep doing this until Barry the only nigga that scored on his team and won. Or shit, even if we lose, as long as ain't nobody else scored, that was the goal. The goal was I wanted to be the only one scoring on my team. But we failed. We failed when Dwight got that putback, and then we failed even more when Lewis got that putback. But it is what it is. If y'all made it this far to the end of the video, bro, much love, much respect, much appreciation. So next time, all I need y'all to do is keep it crispy. Come on now, y'all. Just work with me a little bit, fucking losers.